It's Heather here with Earth Empress. Hopefully, Aries are doing well. We're going to go ahead and get started on your April 2019 reads for the month. Do keep in mind that this is a general read, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everyone. And it is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Aries. Shuffle. Okay, I'm sorry guys, this is getting in the way. Okay. Alright, what can we get for Aries? April 2019 period. We had one, I think, that flipped. You had one that wanted to flip out. I just want to make sure it didn't flip it over. No. Okay, good. Alright, so first card out. We have the Nine of Wands and the Three of Cups. So some of you could really be in a period of celebration. The Nine of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy as well. So either you're connecting with a fire sign and you're having, really good camaraderie, friendship, celebration. Or this is you. This is you embodying this passionate, just good time having, loving, celebrating kind of period in your life right now. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like fresh starts, fresh air, just taking a deep breath and jumping into something. Let's see what else we can grab. Okay. So we have the Justice card. So some of you could very well be connecting with a Libra. This to me feels like spiritual justice. It feels like this is the scales kind of balancing out for you. Maybe some of you were in a period of lack or frustration. Maybe some of you are just in a period of being down, of being burdened, of feeling down. And it's like the universe has come in and the scales are kind of evening out and you're having this joy, this new fire lit within you, which, maybe it's because some of you have transformed. This can be a card of Scorpio. It is the Death card. It speaks about transformation, though. Maybe some transformation was long overdue for a cycle in your life, for a period in your life, for a relationship, a friendship, a job even. And it's brought forth some kind of celebration. And then you have the Two of Pentacles, so balancing out. Some of you could very well be finding a good equilibrium, a balance within yourselves or with your job and your family or friends and, career and pursuits and goals, things like that. Finding a way to kind of balance out. Maybe you balance out some toxicity within yourself. Balanced out some of your inner demons. The devil doesn't always have to be addictions as far as substance abuse or drugs, things like that. Or, the devil, it's about toxicity. So if you have an excess of just about anything, it can be considered a toxic trait. If you stress too much, if you have too much anxiety, if you have, you go off the deep end a little bit too much, things like that. Sometimes having too much passion for something can be a detriment. I know with Aries, you guys tend to be very sociable, so maybe part of it was you weren't balancing out yourself. Maybe that was a toxicity you had to come out of. You didn't know how to find balance, how to find your equilibrium, and that's the period now that's somewhat you've gone through. And you're coming out of that mode, you're coming into celebration, you're finding your fire, you're finding that fight within again. It's like you're headed back to your old Aries self, and that's beautiful. So we have the Five of Swords reversed. So you're definitely coming out of a period of some kind of frustration. So the Five of Swords reversed. Upright to me, it feels like an empty victory, false victory. But when it's reversed, it feels like your mind has been straightened out. Things have been set in place. It's like you know the direction you want to head. You've cut out all of the mental confusion, mental anxiety. You have a little bit more clarity. And then you have the High Priestess here. And the High Priestess does speak about spiritual clarity, insights, truth, knowing the unknown, seeing the unseen. Maybe some of you are kind of developing your spiritual talents right now. Or you feel like you had this inner knowing, like everything's going to work out for you if you're not a particularly spiritual person. But I do feel like if you're checking out this channel, you're somewhat inclined to that. So I feel like for some of you, you've reached a point of moving out of disruptions, distractions, mental confusions, and you're finding some kind of personal insight, some personal spiritual truth for you on your journey. Definitely growth. So we have the Temperance card, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so Temperance here is all about healing. For me, it's the big card of universal healing. Universe coming in saying, okay, it's time to balance yourself out. It's time for a situation or an energy or your life path, your soul's purpose. It's time for any of these things to be balanced out so you can get in touch with your true calling, your true nature. And it's falling right under the Justice card, so I feel like it's heavily spiritually guided, healing, balancing within yourself, within a situation. I'm not saying a situation yet. We're going to throw some more cards on it, see how it pans out that way. But this definitely feels like equilibrium, complete balance. Maybe you were balancing your life out. You reached a point where it was necessary. You realized that, not balancing out those traits was a detriment. So you started to see that and you started to come out of that. And you've had a lot of development, a lot of realizations. So, okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the World card. It's reversed. So, okay, they're telling me it's reversed. So maybe a cycle didn't end. Maybe there was some healing within a cycle that you were in, or you're choosing not to release a cycle. It's falling right under the Death card. So it feels like maybe not releasing something has transformed you. Not walking away, not ending a situation or a certain energy. It's like you stayed stuck in it. And because you did that, maybe it forced healing. Maybe whatever situation, energy, mindset you were stuck in for so long has forced you to change, to transform, to see things more clearly, to see things in a different light. We have the Wheel of Fortune here too. The Wheel of Fortune is headed in the right direction though. So it's like one cycle didn't end, and because of that, or one period, it's like you haven't released something. And the wheel's turning. Let's throw down some more cards here, because this is it's a very different energy, guys. Leave it up to Aries to throw me for a loop, as always. You guys always do that. So we have the Hermit. So you could be connecting with a Virgo. Someone is coming out of a period of isolation. It's like they've had some spiritual enlightenment. They've been on a journey. They went within. It's falling right under reversed, right under the Devil reversed. So definitely overcoming some toxic traits. Someone went within. It could very well be that someone chose not to, but I'm feeling strongly that someone did. Someone went within, healed some toxicity within themselves. That's what's getting the wheel turning. It's like they stayed stuck in a cycle intentionally. Or maybe the universe wouldn't let them leave a cycle yet because they still had healing to do. They still had growth to pursue. Whether that's you or the other person, take it how it resonates. So the Five of Pentacles reversed, which is a good energy. That means someone's coming out of filling out of the cold. And someone's coming out of a period of stillness. Four of Swords on the Five of Pentacles. To me, that is out of my stalemate, out of my cocoon, coming out, realizing the light, finding the truth within. Maybe someone went into this hermit mode too intentionally. shut everyone else out. And because of that, they did feel like they were left out. They were left out. But they're coming out of that state. They're coming out of this period of I don't want to say imprisonment because it's not imprisonment. You're choosing to enlighten yourself. You're choosing to sit, to be still, to meditate. It's like someone's done that. They realize a lot of truth within themselves. They've done a lot of healing. And because of that, they're finally ready to come out. It's like this healing that's taken place. It's completely transformed you or the person you're connecting with. And it's causing a completely different chapter, I want to say. A new venture headed towards that direction. The wheel is turning, guys. So some of you could be connecting with the King of Swords energy. And you have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck reverse. So take it as it resonates, but the Six of Swords usually speaks about walking away. Reverse means that you're not ready to make a leap and take that step and walk away. And maybe that's what the world reverse was about too. Not ending a karmic cycle, not ending a situation, a connection with a King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's like you guys are choosing because you know there's healing here. Whether it's you or the other person choosing not to go, maybe it's them coming out of a period of feeling left out in the cold and going within and meditating and, you know, distancing themselves from you. And maybe because they distance themselves from you, you've had a transformation and balanced some things out. Yeah, because you had the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands here. So with that, there's definitely some kind of spiritual enlightening going on here. And then the Ace of Wands is a universal gift that's coming in. And it's a creative, passionate, intense kind of offer. It lights that fire within you. So maybe some of you are looking for a new beginning with this King of Swords energy and a commitment. Some kind of spiritual commitment. Not just marriage contracts, but spiritual commitments with someone. Grab just a couple more. I like this energy, though. It's like you guys, someone took a step back, and either they healed themselves and have decided, you know, to have a new beginning with this. But I'm feeling strongly that it's your energy, and you finally came out of a period of healing because someone isolated or because someone left. So you have, okay, the Seven of Wands reversed. So that is overcoming fighting, bickering, jealousy, combativeness. Maybe that was the toxicity between the two of you. And then the Empress energy upright. So this is wanting to literally birth, bring forth, nourish, grow something. Something that feels almost childlike to you. Something that's kind of precious. That you want to grow to complete fruition. With that Hierophant, I feel like this is definitely a spiritual commitment. Some kind of a spiritual connection that, I mean, they want a new beginning or you want a new beginning. Again, take it as it resonates for you. And it's gender fluid, so this could be someone embodying this divine feminine energy. It could be male or female, depending on what you are, you know, who this person is for you. And again, with the King of Swords, it could very well be a female. But it's coming after a period, so maybe that's the toxicity. Maybe there was a lot of jealousy, a lot of frustration. Like the energy, it feels very stagnant. So 8 of Cups. It's either making a decision to cut ties or not cut ties. It came out sideways, so I mean, I want to take it reversed. I feel like this is not moving away from the situation. This is instead staying connected, not walking away. Because if you're coming out of that Seven of Wands, you're wanting to birth this, you're wanting to bring it to fruition, then you want this connection to last. I feel like this is something that has caused a lot of growth between the two of you on your own path. Maybe some of you had a lot of anxiety over this. Maybe some of you had nights awake wondering if this was going to work, wondering if this person was going to be there, if this was going to make it, if this was going to last, if they were going to isolate themselves or their energy forever. Because even if you were in a relationship with this person and not separated, then this could have been them pulling away energetically for so long, deciding to stay in the cold, not connecting with you on the same level they were. And then they're coming out of that period, and they're wanting a new beginning, and they're wanting a fresh start, and they're wanting to build these things with you. Or it could very well be someone that was in separation that completely removed themselves from the picture entirely. And this is them wanting to come through with some kind of spiritual commitment, some kind of new beginning, some kind of passionate offers. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. This is an offer. It's not the most passionate of offers. It is Pentacles. So that does speak of Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Even if they maybe an air sign with Earth in their chart, or Earth sign with air in their chart. Or this could be you deciding to make the offer. But I feel like this is them coming towards you energetically. Take it as it resonates. It could be 3D physically coming in. It could be spiritually through dreams, things like that. Because the pages are messengers. The Pentacles for me, it's not always 3D. A lot of people see Pentacles as just money coming in, substantial funds. For me, I also see the Pentacles as spiritual gifts. For whatever reason, that resonates with me, and that's how I take it. Nine of Swords reversed. So some people are coming out of some definite mental frustration, finding some clarity. And again, Knight of Pentacles. So they're going from the Page to the Knight. So not only are they coming in with a small offer, then it's well known, they're making it known that they're wanting to work towards this, towards you. It's not always the most fast-paced. It's not always the quickest moving. But as I always say, when you have someone that has Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart, and as someone that does embody that as a Taurus, when we decide to make an offer, it's an offer for long term. It's not a short-term offer. It's not something that we're just going to say, throw you away, and then forget about it 2 or 3 weeks down the road, 2 months down the road. No. If we make an offer and decide to make the movement forward, and we want to build, we're going to build for the long haul. So I love that. I love that, guys. I'm going to end that one on there. We're at 16. I'm going to go ahead and throw just a couple more down. Just a quick shuffle or two. Shuffle. Okay. Alright. What else can we get? Any more messages for Aries? April 2019. Okay, so we have the Moon card here, the Two of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like someone making a decision has brought forth a lot of illumination. Someone's finally making a choice. They're finally making a decision, cutting out their bullshit and making a decision on some kind of spiritual, soulful connection that's been kind of illuminated to them, and they're making an offer. Again, Page of Pentacles. The Moon card does speak of Pisces energy. I do associate it with Cancer because the Moon does rule Cancer. And then the Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What more can you tell me about this, Spirit? So you have Temperance again, so a lot of healing. And the Moon card does represent some healing. It's like some spiritual truth coming in. So there may have been some balancing out because someone was holding on stubbornly to a situation that they were in. Maybe their belief system. You know, this is my stubbornly stuck card. This is the one that is holding on with dear life, gripping for something that might not serve them as well. Maybe they had to go within and heal some kind of stubbornness, some kind of fixed train of thought they had. You know, maybe they were stuck in a certain way of thinking, of being, and this truth has caused them to kind of heal and enlighten them a bit. Because the Two of Swords is right on top of the Four of Pentacles. So it's making a decision, no longer wanting to be stuck. It is not reversed, but with it falling under the Two of Swords, I read the story as I see it, and what I'm getting is a decision coming forth. Someone's either wanting to hold on to some kind of spiritual healing, some truth that they found, or they're coming out of a period with holding on to something that didn't serve them. And then we have Temperance here under the Moon, so definite healing, balancing out. You know, this is major arcana. And there's another major arcana card. So we have the Fool card. So it's falling right after that Temperance. So healing has led to some kind of leap of faith for someone. It must be said that it can embody your energy, the Fool can. Taking that leap of faith, heading out towards uncharted territory. I mean, it can be very fiery, very airy, very light. And it's funny because the card is an old man. It's like they're very wise. It's like they know it's time to take a leap. It's time to end a chapter. It's time to end a cycle and head forward in a new direction. And the flowers are kind of falling all over. It's coming under the Page of Pentacles. So someone's taking a leap of faith. Sorry, making an offer. Movement forward. This is your energy. This is the Magician. Someone's manifesting this. This is something that I feel like you have wanted for a while. That you wanted this change. You wanted this healing. You wanted to either make this offer or receive this offer from someone. And the World card is upright. So I feel like you're wanting to start a new cycle. Some kind of healing, spiritual insights, and illumination has led to a period of wanting to start anew. Start a next chapter in a situation. Whether it's you going on a new adventure, more healing, more spirituality, becoming more open in yourself. Or this is a connection where you've been manifesting, trying to work on this. Bring forth this joy, this happiness, this healing in order to take a leap of faith. And it feels like someone has come out of a period of disillusionment. Like you're seeing the light. It's seeing the light. It's taking a leap of faith, making a decision, deciding to make offers because you've seen the light. Again, take it as it resonates. This could be the other person you're connecting with. The World card, it speaks about Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius energies also. And then your cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, wow. You guys, you have the Knight of Pentacles again. The Sun card. Y'all have a little bit of everything. Okay. So, we're going to take these as they fall. So, there you are again. So, you could be connecting with an earth sign. Some of you maybe have been in your head about an earth sign. That or you've been up in your head about coming into this energy, about your prosperity, about building your resources, becoming that King of Pentacles, building that solid foundation. Maybe some of you have been battling for a while on how to achieve this. The Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck earlier popped out real quick. So again, some of you have definitely been mentally, physically, emotionally battling on how to achieve this. It's like you've had this healing. You've overcome so much, and you're trying to figure out how to move forward in prosperity for yourself, what direction you're going to head, how you're going to achieve this, and you're willing to work towards it, especially you have Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. So if this is you moving forward in your prosperity, maybe your career-wise, I feel like you're going to have a lot of movement. I feel like you're going to have a lot of financial success, especially with the King of Pentacles. If this is the energy you're going for, and if this is the path you're heading down, go for it. It's passionately, hardworking, step by step. Keep that steady pace, but be passionate, be intense, be charismatic with it. Know that this is for you. It's for your greater good. And we have the Three of Cups and the Sun. Happiness, joy, celebration. Moving forward into this movement. Again, you got these cards again, and I shuffled. And you still got those cards. So this is a big period. This is telling me that you guys are headed towards sunshine. I mean, you have the Death card. And then you have this Five of Pentacles. Again, transformation. It's because some of you were feeling left out in the cold. You were the other person. Left out in the cold. And it's caused a great transformation. And it's headed towards this Three of Cups, the Sun, celebration, good times, happiness, joy. Standing in your power, basking in the glow. Cups, again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then you have the Sun card, which is Leo. You guys are headed towards it. You're headed towards your prosperity. You're headed towards your divine path. So if you see movement forward, maybe you're connecting with an earth sign. Very well could be, because that is definitely on this table. Pentacles are. Temperance card, the Fool card. I mean, you have a couple different ones. Major Arcana wise, this is a big shift for you guys. This is a very spiritual shift. So lean in. Lean into it. Trust the process. Heal. Make your choices discerningly. Choose to see the light. Choose to see the light. That's all I can say over and over again. See the light. Because it's there. It's there. You know, when that moment comes in and you feel like you need to take that leap, take it. Do not hesitate. Take that leap. Because you are headed down a long path of prosperity and abundance. All right, so I went ahead and pre-shuffled these. Let's go ahead and grab, what can we get for Aries? April 2019. Yeah, guys, y'all are, so the turtle here, this is the embodiment of wisdom. Wisdom learned over the course of time. So everything that you've gone through, you're gaining the wisdom, you're gaining the knowledge. It's spiritual, it's heavy spiritual knowledge. Okay, so you have the tarantula. It's being at a crossroads. It's making a decision, making a choice, which way you're going to go, which way you're going to move forward. Again, the Fool, the leap of faith. Trusting yourself, and I say that with the snake, because the snake is about the spirituality within us, about the divine within, what's hidden within. You just shed your skin and embrace the you that you truly are. And the more you do that, the clearer it's going to be. You have the beaver here. The beaver is steadily plowing, moving forward towards your goals, towards your future. So you are divinely guiding yourself. The universe is there. But you are making these choices from within, which is beautiful because you've had a lot of spiritual wisdom, a lot of knowledge gained. And you are at a period in your life where you're realizing your spirituality, realizing who you are and what you really want in this life. And you are willing to work towards it steadfastly. I absolutely love that, guys. My cat is going crazy right now. I'm sorry if you can hear. She's parkouring off the walls and she's pitter-pattering all over this house right now. It's like she did not sleep at all last night, and I don't know how. I wish I had that kind of energy. All right, guys. One more shuffle. You hear her. What are you doing, Katniss? She's crazy. All right, guys. What can I get for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. April 2019. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. I love that, guys. To me, this speaks about the Temperance card a lot. Balancing you out, giving you the clarity, giving you the healing to move forward. Because once you heal within and you start to love yourself more, then you're able to give that love to others freely. And that's beautiful because it just comes from a genuine place. There's no strings attached. You know, no reservations, just giving, being that love, being that light. Happiness is my birthright. That's that Sun card. That Three of Cups, guys, that celebration. It is. It is your birthright. Having happiness in your life is your birthright. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. That's that Magician card, guys. Your manifestation. Stay positive. Stay in your light. Because you are calling forth power within and bringing forth so many gifts to yourself that your future is, it's bright, and happiness is your birthright. You are going to be incredibly happy. Just stay on the path. Stay on the path, trust yourself within, go within, listen to your inner voice, hear the messages when they're sent your way, and stay grounded, guys. Stay grounded, stay mindful, be grateful. All right, that's it for April 2019. Hope you guys have a fantastic month ahead, and I will see you in a couple weeks. Love and light.